Oh man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I had to double check to see if the it didn't actually work. What happened there? Huh, that's odd. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For some odd reason, I don't know why this is, but for some odd reason, the Twitch stream didn't get a notification about it going live. I don't think that really is a problem, to be honest with you, because I mean, it's Twitch. I have a 0.3 average concurrent viewership over there on Twitch, which is really sad when you think about it, but that is what it is. But hi! How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing okay. Happy Friday! No, seriously though, happy Friday. Finally, I get to be home. Ugh. Hello, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. You're late? Please, you're not late. Okay, so last week, we finished part 1? Yeah, we got through part 1 of Canto 7. And then we haven't done anything else yet. The only thing I've been doing is a bunch of stuff off stream. I've been already completed Canto 10 before you got here. We're from the future! But yeah, I've been grinding this stupid Limbus pass a little bit off stream. Not as much as I could be, but I'm never gonna be able to see. Well, it's gonna be a long time before I actually get to use anything past this. Yeah, it's already level 52. I can keep going, but like, I don't know, man. As much as I would love to just grind the crap out of this thing, I really don't like sitting in there doing mirror dungeons all fucking day. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't been half bad. Speaking of that, did I get it? I think I got, yeah, I got another achievement. Clear mirror dungeon at floor 5 or higher with 15 plus sinking gifts. Unlock 20 charge gifts in the gift compendium. Yay. Raise one enemy's seeking potency to 99. Yay. Always mirrored dungeon. Always gamble. Always play a mirrored dungeon. You should play a mirrored dungeon every single day. At least one mirrored dungeon per 6 hours. Bruh. I mean, I understand the point of that. But basically all I do... at work, when I'm at work, I end up like doing either 1 or 2 mirrored dungeons per day while at work. That's about the best I can do before my brain just shuts off and like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, it's already hard enough that I can't do a lot of these achievements anyway, because trust me, I fucking tried. I really did try. I was trying to get some of the achievements, but it's just so damn impossible for me to get so many of these achievements because for some reason, I discovered this today with the rental team that we had access to. Getting 15 plus ego gifts sucks. For a specific type, I mean. It really sucks. It super sucks. The shop will never refresh it for you to get other ego gifts. At least I never have it refreshed the way I wanted to. And I came to the realization like, oh fuck. I have to actually combine or fuse random, not specific type gifts in order to get the gift I need. How much start like are you pumping into these runs? Like none. I mean, I'm still sitting at 3,000. Yesterday's run and the run before and the run before that one, I did pump the 270 starlight to just to get just 3 random tier 3 gifts just because I wanted to. I figured why the fuck not. I don't know how important the starlight's gonna be for me. I don't know if it's gonna play into like me doing like Canto 7 stuff. I'm sorry. After I clear Canto 7, how hard is hard mode gonna be for me? Do I need that starlight for something? Am I gonna need it? I don't know yet. That's why I'm just letting it kind of sit there for the most part. I could just like use it very quickly if I felt like it, but I don't really know what to do with it. Huh. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I feel like I should look at what you should be using Starlight on if you're gonna use Starlight. But because it's still normal mode that I'm doing these, and I have to keep doing them over and over and over just to get through my stupid weekly bonuses and then whatever extra I feel like grinding, I don't really spend it. And it's kind of annoying to spend it too, because I'm like, a lot of the stuff that I wish I could get is locked behind actually being in hard mode. Like, I don't know what that burden gift is for hard mode. I was looking at the poise stuff too, and I'm like, I don't know what some of this stuff is that you can only get exclusively in hard mode. And like, I'm even trying to think to myself, what the fuck do you combine with Nebulizer in order to make a gift that's specifically hard mode exclusive? Because I love Nebulizer, and I love the thing that gives you that power up when you have poise. So I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure you generate a lot more Starlight in hard mode, so spend as much as you want. What? Nebulizer Fusion is a downgrade, is it? That sounds so funny. I'm still gonna do it so I can collect all the Pokemon, but like, I wish I knew what some of these gifts did. The only reason, okay, so fun little thing I've been doing. Ignore the fact that I have a whole bunch of Wrath through Envy teams. They don't really have anything. I just pick whatever the fuck. But I was trying out a Bleed team. It was fun. I tried out a Tremor team. I tried out a Rupture team. I tried a Sinking team. I tried a Poise team. A lot of these teams, I just don't have that ability to really stack up the Sinking. But when I saw today's rental team was all Sinking, I was like, you know what? I gotta see what this blue Rupture thing is about. The fuck? The fuck kind of... What in the hell is that, dude? Like, what is this rental team? It is so... sinky and explodey. Stuff explodes. I can't figure out why it explodes so quickly. I don't know if it's because I had like 17 different sinking ego gifts, or if the sinking is really just blue Rupture and Rupture sucks compared to sinking. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So when I looked at that, I'm like, wow, that's something. No Spice Bush, Solemn Lament, Yi sang. He had Sun Shower. This team is operating at 50% of Sinking's potential? You do really get carried by Sinking gifts. I mean, am I able to see? No, I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything about, like, your previous runs. That would be fun if there was something that you could see about your previous runs, but I guess that's not a thing you can actually see. That would be kind of cool, though, to be able to show off the old runs, or previous runs you had. I wonder why that's not a thing. I wonder why that's not a thing. Oh, so hello. I'm typing in a new keyboard. Feels so good. Hi, Sinclair. So before we do the Kanto stuff, can we just like... Can we just gamble? I just want to pull for more Don Quixotes. In general. That's what I feel like doing. Let's just go through our little paid things first, though. Let's get rid of the paid stuff so that I don't have to think about it anymore and I have to remind myself, oh, you have paid stuff you should go through. Make sure you use all your 13s. Every single one. So you never have to think about it again. Because fuck the gamble. Actually, the gamble was fine. It's the only way I'm reliably getting any of these stupid shards. Also, Falky, what's up, Raj? They forgot to nerf the Ujots. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Was there a thing that happened with the Ujot thing? Chuck Altus? The visual design of this ID is a spoiler. It really sucks since it got spoiled on Kanto 9 Part 2. I didn't know that, so why would you tell me? Ujots are canonically strong as a grade 1. Oh. Well, speaking of paid Lunashi, I was able to reach 0 Lunashi the other day. Trigger passes. How the hell did you manage that? Turn start. If an enemy has any panic type, changing effects, gain 1 Ujot guard Vanguard. Inflict fracture, unique sinking. For every stack, take 1% more damage from sloth. Jeez. From gloom and sloth. At max stack, gain 1 gloom fragility. Once per turn, take gloom damage equal to sinking potency on self, lose 1 sinking count, then expires. Protection gained from this unit's base skill and the Ujot Vanguard is capped 5. Blue sand? I mean, you guys probably see something I don't. I just see something that has a lot of protection. And a unique sinking. That's it. Max stack to blue sand and blue sanded skills? There's no blue sand in here. I'm assuming the coin skill, which I thought it was kind of neat that it halves your chance of having a coin work. I mean, I thought that was really cool for an Ujot, but I don't know what you want me to see. I mean, yeah, it probably sounds OP as hell, but you guys also have to remember, you're gonna have to fight this in Refraction Railways at some point. I don't know when, but you're gonna have to fight that. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good fucking luck. I'm not even lying about that either. You know that's true. We simply ego spam. I mean... Okay, realistically speaking, can you actually get away with ego spamming? Not you, Faust. Four, 8, 12, 20? So, wait, no, sorry, 18? Yeah, you could get away with ego spam. 4, 8, 12, 16, 4, 8, 11. Yeah, you can easily ego spam that. Unless she gets like, I don't know, what would she get? Just stagger them before they stagger you. 4 to 7, fatal. I don't know, man. And yes, I did once at my first days of Limbus, on release or close, on Merit Dungeon, all my team got fucked. We need a lot of speed to stagger them before they slime us. Yeah, well, I wish you luck, but I don't even know anything about Refraction Railway. I'm just guessing that that's how that's gonna work. My cat is bothering me right now. Zoe, why are you bothering me? Nothing! Go again. Come here. Also, I'm gonna be building a knockoff Lego that's a licensed Itachi. What? I only gotta win and revive my entire team because I just spammed the shit out of ego. Wait, what? I'm not keeping up with the conversation here. So I had to use my level 14 IDs to get to the revive part. Poor Roger. I mean, Serial. Poor Serial having first world problems, I guess. I don't know. One of these was fake. Oh, it's a pay quad. This cat is absolutely being annoying tonight. I mean, she's always annoying for her own little special way. It's new! Let's go again. You know, I've noticed something here. I've noticed that a lack of Don Quixote identities that I can get shards from. We're gonna be broke? Oh, it's fine. I don't mind that. It's a shiny thing! Probably an ego, right? That's a lot of orange. Oh. What the hell is wrong with her? You lucky piece of... Those whose eyes have been, those whose eyes have not. 72 minutes, kill, tis thou, flee thee not, for the prescript pointeth to thee. Dawn as a prescript, or I'm sorry, Dawn as an index proselyte just sounds terrifying. I got one Dawn duplicate. I wish I could get more Dawn duplicates. She's probably the second strongest ID in lore we've got till now. Check her fucking passives. Let's look at the passives with the special stuff. Prescript delivered on a device. Turn start. Gain prescript device 1, 2, and 3 or 4 based on unlock stage. Unlock? Wow. Kept that skill coming back? Use a skill marked with mark of the prescript or hit a target with mark skill. Turn start, gain this effect when this unit has no unlock. Maximum stackable grace of the prescript with this prescript is limited to 3. The prescripts are delivered by many means. Their mediums determined with finality akin to divine prophecy. Those who receive them hold no power over how they arrive. What is wrong with my microphone? What is wrong with my fucking chair? She's got thigh highs on, which means she either took off the shoes or she's wearing some kind of shrink wrap clothing. She could have slipped it up from above. Anyway, next one. Device 2. Gain this effect if you have unlock 1. Maximum stackable grace of the prescript, but this prescript is limited to 6. Hit a target with Ego, Awakening skill, or Efflorescent Ego. I can't read that. Turn start, gain this effect. Maximum stack is limited to 9. And then 4. Eliminate all enemies before the next prescript arrives. What? Wait a minute, what? Use a skill marked with... Oh! Hit a target with skill marked with mark of the prescript. Use a skill mark. You hit a target with Ego, specifically Awakening, or skill 3, or this specific Ego. And then 4, eliminate them all before the next prescript arrives. Huh. So those are the... Yeah, I was gonna say, those are orders from the will, or whatever it is. The will of the prescripts. Unlock. Gain this effect when over certain grace of the prescript stack. Effect stage, blah blah blah. Inflict the prescript's target to a random enemy and focus encounters the part. Take 10% damage from the index units. This effect is applied to a single target every turn, regardless of the number of index units deployed. Apply mark of the prescript to base attack skills on this unit's dashboard. 1 per slot, max 2 skills. Okay. At unlock 2, unlock 2 plus, the effects above prioritize skill 3. All of the effects above in prescript execution checks do not trigger when this unit is staggered, immobilized, in panic, or in ego corrosion. If this unit has unlock 3 at turn start, gain Shin Procuration. Min and max speed +2, offense level +1, defense level +1, gain 1 more poise potency and poise count from base skills, deal plus missing HP percentage divided by 2% damage with base skills, max 40. She doesn't really have that much HP though, but it's still... You don't need that much. She has fucking Shin. This doesn't mean anything, though. I mean, I personally don't think it means anything. Well, the prescript. Turn in. If prescript was executed this turn, heal 4 SP and gain 1 grace of the prescript per turn. Oh, you get offense level for every 3 stacks. Nice. If Mang is the weapon, Shin is the armor. Mong is the weapon. You know how strong Mong is from Leviathan? Yeah, but that's... to get to that point, it takes years of training. Sure, certainly, right? Virgil uses Shin and Mong? Okay, but... Did you guys forget what the actual definitions are for Shin and Mong? That doesn't mean that you're God mode. It just means you have the ability to use both Shin and or Mong. That doesn't mean shit that you have it. It just means you train to get it. I swear there is an explanation about Shin and Mong somewhere in regards to literature. It's not just that. All the big shots are using it. It's also something she has down there. Also, yes, the big shots are using it. Damien merked Cromer with something that looked like Mong. I mean, where do index proselytes... Like, where do they stand? Also, House of Spiders. Interesting. The Fingered. Turn end. If Prescript was not executed this turn, gain 5 Karmic Consequence. Turn start, gain 1 defense level down for every 10 stacks, gain 1 Fragile for every 20 stacks. Ouch. And Unlock 3 does not gain Karmic Consequence. If the student attempted to execute Prescript at combat start, but could not target the enemy during the combat phase, does not gain Karmic Consequence at the end. Oh, so they have a little bit of a thing. Cool. She's not a normal proselyte. You'll see when reading the name of the next passive. She's not just a goon, she's super goon. I mean, to be fair, I'm looking at Don Quixote, and knowing that she's a blood fiend, thanks to what I learned through the prior Intervallo, as well as whatever I've picked up in Canto 7, based on just what we've gone through. Well, what I've gone through. Her having access to Shin probably makes a lot of sense, right? In some context. I mean, you could argue she is a big shot. Whether or not she's taking advantage of that blood feed thing, I have no fucking idea. Unlock Efflorescent Ego Percussion. Turn ended at 3, 6, or 9 Grace of the Prescript. Gain unlock 1, 2, 3, and wait, 1, 2, or 3. If they see to gain unlock 1, consume 15 SP to enter Efflorescent Ego Percussion. What? Before consuming SP to enter the state, heal 25 to SP and gain Karmic Consequence, equal to SP healed divided by 5, rounded up. At turn start after the above checks, if this unit has unlock and is at 25 plus SP, consume 15 SP to enter this state. If this unit gets staggered when entering Efflorescent Ego Percussion state, recover from stagger. This unit's stagger cannot be naturally recovered from, does not enter that state. Gain Faith Beyond Question, min-max speed +1, offense level +2, defense level +2, and 1 poise potency for your base skills. This unit's SP does not drop below -15 from SP loss effects on this unit's base attack skills. Huh? Okay. At turn start, at 0 or less SP, this unit exits Efflorescent Ego Percussion state. So, this bitch has an ego that she could just use in her own index identity. To procure? Procuration? That's a word. Yeah, she has her own ego. That's why we glazing her. She has Shin and ego. I mean, Dawn is just built different, I guess. At least in this universe where she becomes an index proselyte, or whatever the fuck she is, because this whatever that word is completely marked out. The great magic to beeper know of my desire. Deal 2% damage to skills marked with Mark of the Prescript for every Grace of the Prescript on self, max 16%. At 9 Grace, deal 20% instead. You also get more SP heal. Combat start. Heal 15 SP for the ally with the lowest SP. Why does it just... that's it? This effect prioritizes plus coin identities. If the infected unit is the index faction, they gain a damage up as well. This is not applied to units under the effects to prevent SP recovery, such as ego corrosion, panic, etc. Why is that so good? That just seems so simplistic with no, like... There's no special checks. All you gotta do is be a plus coin identity as a priority. And you just heal for 15 SP. And all you need is 3... What is that? Envy? I don't know what that is. I just see as teal. What about her skills? That's Gloom? That teal one is Gloom? Honestly, I thought that was something else. I don't know. Serial, I don't know the names of the Sid affinities. I really don't. I don't pay attention to them. I see color, that's what I assume it is. Orange. I don't remember what that is. Dark blue. I thought that was Envy. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe. Teal. Gloom, I guess. Coin power +1 for every 6 points on self, plus sinking on target. That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty damn good, all things considered. Ah, yes, my favorite sin. Orange. I told you I don't know this shit. I don't pay attention to that. You guys know it, like, by heart, but I don't pay attention to it. There's a lot of... It's just sinking identity, then. Or poise sinking. So she loves being on sinking teams. That's basically it. What I'm getting from this. I don't understand how you're seeing teal. It's cyan to me. Teal, cyan, same goddamn color. Probably, maybe. I don't know. You're right, she is wearing thigh highs. How the hell did she get those on if she never takes off her shoes? No, seriously, how the fuck did she get those on? She never takes off her shoes. How is that possible? I'm even looking at the, like, little screen preview here, and I see her shoes on. So what's going on there? Okay, wait, I have a question. The question I have is... Wait, I wish I could pause that. Wait, she does lose her shoes. Or something happens to her shoes when she goes into this ego state. Right? Because it looks like she doesn't have her shoes on. They become claws or something. Right? She keeps her shoes? Aw, man. Then I have no fucking idea. Anyway, I'm not allowed to read this Uptie story, so that's too bad. I guess I have to skip that one again. It's another one I get to skip! Woo! We love skipping stories. I mean, I don't like skipping stories. It makes me sad when I have to skip stories. The shoes are there, they just get covered up by our ego, which looks like a demon also. You should probably use her on your team. No, we're not using her on my team. She's gonna stay there on the bench until I feel like I want to use her. We're still only using the appropriate identities for the Canto that we're on. That's the way I'm doing it. I fucking wish I could get the Don Quixote one that I would love to get. But, that's not happening. That is not happening. Like, that's not gonna happen for a long time. Coincidentally, that Uptie story has major spoilers for Canto 7. Well, that's too fucking bad, isn't it? Well, I mean, do the spoilers make sense if you don't even know what's going on? Or is it like, there's just spoilers straight up and you know what you're getting into? I would say yes. Well, wouldn't be the first time I've been surprised by something like that. No matter how much I tell myself I should just keep spending lunacy, there's no point. If I'm gonna drop lunacy on something, I would just drop it on standard fare. And nobody fucking does that. I've done a few of those, maybe, somewhere. But like, I'll never get the one I want. I mean, is she even in standard fare? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, I don't even see what I would like to get in standard fare. Wow, but I see Heisho pack, so I have no fucking idea. You could technically get Index Dawn in standard fare. Funny Don Quixote, she sounds broken as fuck. She sounds like an obsessed yandere girl starved for attention and broken. I don't know how to respond to that. Interesting how, like, I'm looking at this, right? Oh no, never mind, it is there. I just couldn't fucking see it because it's such a different name compared to everything else. Yeah, no, that's just... Unless you want to give Limbus, unless you want to give Project Moon all your money, trying to pull something at a 0.04% chance, it's never gonna happen. And I don't... Is there even a pity system in this game? I don't think... I mean, there is a pity system, but it's a weird pity system where you need to pull 200 times to actually get a pity for something. A pity? What's that? Everything that every other gacha game has, but their pity system kind of revolves around having this shard exchange thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. Shard exchange thing. Doesn't really matter otherwise. That's like my only sadness right now. Is like, oh yeah, no, you have 69 of these. You could easily get like 120. Well, I don't even want to say 120. That's probably pushing it. But I would love to be able to get more Don Quixote stuff. I mean, I wish I could just trade shards for that, but no, that's not happening. And even if we got the Limbus Pass updated at this point, it's not, I'm not going to get anything from it. Look at all those rewards you can't get, man. You have 69 boxes and you're complaining for Dawn. The reason I'm complaining for Dawn is because I want the manager of La Mancha Land identity. That's why. Just to play around with something different. That's the only reason. No other reason exists except for that. Hi, Zoe. Stretching on me. God damn it! Why do you keep on coming over here? I mean, you could use her boxes. The boxes for her shards. I could. But like I said, I'm not even close to being able to get enough for her. If I was in the range to be able to get enough shards to get her identity doing that, that'd be cool. But let's just round it up to 70 boxes. If all of those boxes gave me 3 shards each, which is never happening, that's 210 shards, right? That's not enough. So yeah. Yeah. 720, wherein the sinners each share their impressions of the haunted mansion.
아니, 그렇게 우습다는 듯이 놀리지 말아라. 그건 네가 모험이라는 것을 잘 몰라서 하는 소리라고 하지 않았느냐? 우리는 지금부터 유례가 없는 치열한 고행을 치르러 갈 것이다. 네 눈에는 보이지 않느냐? 위대한 모험의 문이 우리에게 활짝 열려있다. 그러니 잔말 말고 어서 채비를 갖추고 출발하자. 하지만 조금 이상하다는 생각은 드는군. 로신한테가 언제부터 말을 할 수 있었단 말인가?
Wait, what? Well, we had our reservations. We took the path Sanson opened for us and made it to the next area. Someone's gonna have to remind me what the fuck happened.
걱정이네요. 이 구역은 시춘 씨를 포함해서 다른 해결사분들이 갔다고 들었는데 모두 무사할지. 시춘은 괜찮을 거예요. 아, 이거랑 관련해서 재미있는 농담이 하나 있는데.
We beat the barber. Relived some of Don Quixote's adventures. Gregor became a Oh yeah, the play! The fucking play! Okay, yeah. Okay, it's all coming back to me now.
뭔데?
저희 집에선 13살까지 혼자 살아남은 형제들은 외곽 한복판에 던져놓아도 살 수 있을 거라는 말이 있거든요.
What? Any of our siblings who managed to survive on their own up to the age of 13 in our household will probably be A-okay even if they were to be tossed out in the middle of the outskirts. The fuck? So if you're supposed to be A-okay, why do you keep dying all of the time with Limbus?
조금 서둘러야 하지 않겠어? 여기도 1구역보다 더하면 더했지 덜하진 않을 거라고. 혹시라도 눈앞에서 동생이 잘못되기라다면.
Oh my god, my nose just got clogged. Ugh.
그럴 땐 유해라도 수습해서 언젠가 집에 돌아가면 잘 안치해줘야겠지요.
What? That's so morbid, Honglu.
시춘도 제게 똑같이 해줬을 거예요.
그러냐?
That's so morbid, though. Honglu only dies because he allows it to happen. The hell, man?
그러고 보니 좀 춥지 않아 다들?
My apologies. I had to blow my nose because something happened to my nose and my cat's still on my arm. She wants me to hold her right now, so it's kind of hard for me to actually, like, use my other hand. Imagine being an employee at La Mancha Land. Sounds like Corpse Party. Having to listen to this 24/7? I'd already go insane after the first hour. I was already going insane listening to the music last week. This place feels very different from Area 1. Unlike Area 1, which was extremely gaudy and overtly decorated, this place is teeming with ominous, depressing silence, except the music in the background you apparently hear.
여긴 조금 으스스하달까. 정막이 감도네요. 불길하게. 좋은 의미의 정막이면 좋겠는데. 이곳에 먼저 온 해결사들이 미리 다 쓱싹해줘서 마주칠 혈비들이 아무도 없다거나.
It is pretty suffocating to just sit here, not knowing who won the fight, or if there even was a fight.
우리는 그 전단지 속 사람 중 하나가 되지 않길 빌자고.
라만차랜드가 닫히기까지는 몇 시간 정도 남았죠?
5시간가량 남았어.
좋아. 이 정도면 순탄하네. 이거 설마 우리가 제일 빠르게 장치를 누른 팀인 거 아니야? 비록 이탈자는 발생했지만요.
이탈자라니. 배신자에겐 과분한 호칭이다.
Did you guys see that? I'm assuming you guys saw the picture from Twitter with everyone in the dresses and the suits. I don't know what that picture was about, actually, now that I think about it. What was that picture about? Limbus Company Exhibition. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, it's it's literally an exhibition that's in Tokyo, Seoul, and Osaka. That's so unfair. But yeah, I was looking at that picture, and I'm like, man, I want Rhodia's dress. But then I saw Altus, and my brain was like, that's Altus? That can't be Altus. Surely that cannot be Altus. She's such a departure from how I imagined her to be, right? Like, even Ryoshi to me is like, oh, man, no, that outfit fits her fucking perfectly. But then I see Altus, I'm like, what? That's so womanly. For her, at least. Her standards.
하나 신경 쓰이지 않을 수가 없군. 우리가 1구역을 통과한 것이 아니라 그 요술장이 복장을 한 자로부터 통과를 당한 것만 같다는 생각에
뭐 좀 특이한 혈기 같긴 했어.
맞아요. 그리고 어딘가 익숙한 느낌이...
그랬나? 약간 예술파 같다는 점이 류슈랑 비슷하지 않나 생각하긴 했는데.
Ryoshu's right there. I'm telling you, she's just right there. Ryoshu quietly let out a cloud of smoke. It briefly lingered mid-air before turning into a bizarre shape.
귀엽네요. 고양이인가요?
질질 짜고 있는 내 놈의 모습이다. 통역을 잘못할 경우 벌어질 모습을 표현했지.
응? 여기 좀 특이한데.
Oh, what is it?
아 이거 좀 봐. 지도를 보니까 의무실이라는 곳도 있는 모양이야.
Oh, that can't possibly be good for us.
어트랙션을 타다가 다친 분들, 너무 놀란 분들, 혹은 피가 긴급하게 필요한 혈기분들은 이곳에서 도움을 받으세요.
Would they really be that kind and not kill you inside the infirmary?
친절한 문구구만.
라만차랜드는 혈기와 인간들이 행복하게 살 수 있는 공간을 위해 만들어졌다고 했었죠.
I mean, yeah, sure, but do you really think they'd honor that if they're doing this now?
이 지도 설명만 보면 그래도 옛날에는 어쩌면 그 뜻대로 되었을지도 모르겠다는 생각이 드네요.
그게 무슨 소리요? 제대로 되었을 리가 없지 않은가? 이런 건 돈키호테의 사전엔 있을 수 없는 모험이요. 악인들과 공생하여 행복하게 살아가는 장소라니.
Wow, you know, I never actually gave this any thought, but Don Quixote does have a major weakness. She can never get along with anyone who's considered a villain. She just sees it in black and white.
그러고 보니 지크프리트님이 해결했던 사건 하나가 생각나는군. 그것은 다리 위에서 벌였던 전투였지. 그때도 악인들이 아주 간악한 제안을 했다고 하네.
Good thing there are no villains on the bus. Wouldn't a Heathcliff be as close to a villain? I don't know. Heathcliff is a little cinnamon roll. Not really a villain.
지크프리트님을 돈과 권력으로 압박하며 자신들과 한편에 서라고 꼬드겼다지.
You know, the worst part is I can't even call anyone a mass murderer on the bus because every one of them has killed somebody at some point. That's just the way the city works.
하지만 우리 지크프리트님은 결코 이에 현혹되시지 않았네. 가증스러운 잔을 내뱉는 악인의 얼굴에 슈퍼펀치를 날려주면서
그 1시간짜리로 편집된 영상이요? 그거 딱 봐도 짜인데군.
이렇게 말씀하셨지.
감히 이 지크프리트를 고작 이 더러운 눈으로 끌어들일 수 있다고 생각하는가?
Closer.
그러면서 슈퍼레이저를 그자에게 쫙.
Don, you know what? Fine. I'll believe you.
자, 모두 여기에 집중하도록.
Super Razor! A timely intervention from Altus put a stop to Don Quixote's story.
피주머니들의 흔적들이 이 어트랙션에 집중되어 있다. 이름은 헌티드 블러디 메리.
뭐 유령의 집 같은 건가 보네. 아, 싱클레어. 유령의 집이라는 거엔 진짜 유령이...
잠깐! 저도 어렸을 때 가족들과 놀이공원에 가봤다고요. 그러니까 그런 식으로 놀린다고 제가 놀란다거나 그럴 일은...
Sinclair, easily scared.
있냐고 물어보려고 했는데 난 놀이공원은 처음 와보거든.
하하... 죄송해요.
에이, 아니야. 그래서 진짜 유령이 나오는 거야?
보통 엉성한 인형들이 나오는 게 전부일 거예요.
어린아이들 또한 이용이 가능한 어트랙션이기에 실제 유령을 배치하진 않는다. 공포를 조성할 만한 장치가 있을 뿐.
Yeah. Thank you, Mersalt, for the the dictionary definition of what a funhouse is.
네, 주로 가족과 함께 방문하는 곳이니까요.
가족이나 형제는 없었던 거니?
나는 날 때부터 혼자였어. 언제나 추웠고 외로워서.
그렇다면 내가 더 이상 죽고 싶지 않게 만들어주마. 너에게 영원히 함께할 가족을 줄 테니 나를 따라오렴.
Would you visit La Mancha Land? No. I'm not really a theme park kind of girl. Oh my god, what a title. In which is recounted the sinner's adventure in the encounter with haunted Bloody Mary, the nature of which is unclear whether it is a haunted mansion or a blood fiend's den. Why are these so long? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to level people up. Hold on a second here. I said I was gonna level people up to 50 that I'm actually actively using, so I am just gonna take the time to do that. There you go. Also you. Because racism.
연료는 잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
This doesn't feel right, but this is right. Since the entire place is ran by blood fiends, you don't even need to bring any money. Just donate some blood and you can have fun all day. But you only have so much blood, and if the more blood you lose, you end up going into a pass-out state. Okay, what the hell was I using last week? I know this is wrong. I swear I was using Gregor in there somewhere. What's going on with that? What did I do? Did I not have Rhodia in there? No Ryoshu? That's probably what I did. Just really quick, I'm just gonna take a look, because it shouldn't take that long to look at the video that I had, or the video, the live stream from last week. Bum, ba-da-da-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo-dum, da-da-dum, ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-da-bam. Oh yeah, that was what happened. So Ryoshi was definitely in the backup. She was next in line though.
대골빠가
힘
전
명령이라면
Yeah, you were right. Good job, Ryoshi. Good job, Roger. Good job, Serial.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
My cat is now sleeping in my arm. Can't do much about that now, can I?
다시 온다면 가족과 함께일 줄 알았는데 이렇게 혼자서.
We're playing Luigi's Mansion now.
혼자라니 섭섭한 말을. 동료들이랑 함께 온 거지.
뭐 식구 같은 거잖냐.
Oh god, red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Co-workers, family in the same fucking sentence. Red flag. Big red flag. Absolutely horrendously large crimson flag. Never say co-workers and family in the same fucking sentence. I don't care how close you guys are. Thank you.
잡담은 거기까지. 아래에 무언가 있으니 전원 확인할 수 있도록.
We work enough overtime already. They don't even get to go home to see their families. While they're if they see their families, they're working. They're 20. Well, actually, how many hours a day do they work? Like, I swear this was said when they closed business up for the day. That they only get like 6 or 7 hours of sleep or something.
역시 이미 몇 차례 전투가 치러진 흔적이 남아있고.
썩은 내음이 허파에 들어차는 것으로 보아 흔적이 만들어진 후 꽤 시간이 흘렀으리라 보. 이번 토벌에 참여한 해결사들로 보이는 자들은 없는 것 같구려.
Or maybe they've all been turned into blood bags and are shambling through the haunted mansion. But it's probably better not to share that kind of thought here. No kidding, right? 6 hours, what? I don't know how much rest they get. It's a maximum of 16 hours, if I remember correctly. Oh, damn. They do get a good amount of rest, then. So they only work 8-hour days? Unless they have to go on a very long-ass mission? Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if that actually rings true for the entirety of every single Canto. Where they only ever work a total of 8 hours. There's blood everywhere. The portrait from which the voice was echoing was torn in half. From what we could deduce from the remaining part of the portrait, it was likely a depiction of the king of this castle, or at least that was the story it tried to convey.
다 망가져 있네요.
찢어진 형태로 보아 이곳에 걸릴 때부터 의도적으로 절개했을 것으로 파악된다.
Maximum of 16 hours implies that there is no minimum rest. Damn. Damn, that sucks.
이곳은 지금 몰락했지만 한때 찬란한 번영을 이루었던 어느 왕국의 고성. 자, 이제 여러분은 성 곳곳을 탐험하여 옛 왕국의 비밀을 밝혀내야 합니다. 다소 두려울 수 있는 장치가 많으니 심신이 미약하신 분들은 탐험을 재고하는 편이 좋을지도 모르겠군요.
Get back in the mirror dungeon. I had a taste of work. I don't want to do it again. And I have to do it tomorrow anyway. 7 to 3. Ooh. My condolences.
그렇다는데?
이런 것을 겁먹지 않네.
This is so backwards for you to be afraid of ghosts. Or haunted mansions in general.
오, 그렇게 세게 잡으면 아파요, 돈키호테 씨. 팔 좀 놔주세요.
I expect this out of Sinclair.
산초, 말씀하실 게 있다면 가까이서 말씀해 주셔야. 대사를 빠뜨렸다니 그게 무슨... 그걸 안 했군요. 차가운 공포 속에서도 용기를 잃지 않는 탐험 되시길.
You missed the line. The dude has to come and correct you.
여기부터 시작인가 보네요. 구조를 보면 아마 저쪽 거울에서는 숨어있던 혈기들이 갑자기 튀어나왔을 거고 이 천장 접합부가 헐렁한 걸로 봐서는 아마 여기...
그런 식으로 다 설명하는 놈들이 제일 재미없어. 알아?
Stop explaining things, says the blood feed. Oh my god.
아이씨, 깜짝이야.
Huh. She was right.
헌티드 블러드메리가 가지는 묘미는 당할 걸 알면서도 소리 질러주는 저런 손님들이라고.
Ishmael backseating the haunted mansion. Zoe, can I help you? What are you doing?
전 그런 상냥한 타입은 못 되어서요.
Well, at least she admits it.
나서지 않고 가만히 숨어 있으려고 했는데 이놈 때문에 열이 받아서 안 되겠어.
The blame lies with Ishmael again. It's your fault, Ishmael! Once more! Good thing it's just a regular old fight. I don't have to worry about shit. Wait a minute, why are there so few clashes happening? Oh, because there's only garbage shit happening. Whatever, who cares? They're just blood feeds. And it's just a non-focus encounter anyway. Throw into the water. Don't worry, she's fine. Oh, by the way, I have a question. During the course of that stupid fucking mirror dungeon run that I did today, with the sinking rental team thing, how come, like, I felt like one of the identities was doing, like, I think they did 500 damage so fucking casually on turn 1. I became confused, and I want to say it was the Gregor identity that did it. And I don't even know why. Edgar Gregor? I want to say it was Edgar Gregor, but I saw that 500 damage. I'm like, the fuck? I think that's the highest damage I've seen in a long time. I don't really go. I don't know how y'all are supposed to get 1,000 plus damage. I never see 1,000 plus damage. It just never happens for me. The new index ID can deal 10k damage in Mirror Dungeon. How the fuck do you guys deal this kind of damage? I can't even fathom reaching 1,000 damage on one attack. Ego gift special contract is like the cause. I mean, I think I did actually have that that ego gift. I might have had that gift. Like, I'm over here getting surprised by N-Corp Sinclair just dealing out one-shots on turn 1. And then you guys are casually dropping 10,000 damage. Just use charge, sinking, poise, and special contract. Poise and charge ego gifts are the two statuses that work for everyone, no matter the team. I mean, that makes sense. Multiple hostiles down. This poor guy. This poor guy is just by himself. There's so much blood in the ground. Where the hell did my cat go? She caught up and then she left. I don't know where she went. Thanks for the training tickets. I'm gonna need those later down the line at some point. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. 722, where it is discussed the Blood Fiends in hiding and the fixers who arrived first. I have a question. I have another question. Do these titles actually mean anything? Yeah, they do. They actually do mean something. It just feels like they don't mean something. I feel like Dawn is just writing the titles because she feels like writing a long title.
아무래도 다 해치운 모양이라네.
아니, 더 있다. 저 관소 볼품없이 떨고나 있는 것. 최소한의 지조도 없군.
Ryoshi, couldn't you just let them stay inside the coffin? We opened the coffin Ryoshi singled out.
깜짝 놀랐잖아.
Gah! Holy shit! Said the Blood Fiend. And several Blood Fiends came tumbling out? Never mind, they had a whole cacophony in there. It's a summary at least. It just reminds me of the Dragon Ball, like, you know how the titles in Dragon Ball, at least for when they're dubbed in Japanese, they're super fucking long. Yeah, no, every single episode title feels like the synopsis of the entire fucking show.
이쪽이야말로
I'm gonna mention that. You see, I'm not the only one. Ryoshu, can you see through walls by any chance?
목숨을 구걸하는 놈들의 비열한 냄새를 맡았을 뿐.
Wonder what cowardice smells like.
그놈들이 다 갔어.
Goku gets defeated in 5 minutes? Says Frieza, who can't count to 5.
누구를 말하는 건가요?
우리를 사냥하러 온 놈들 말이야. 우리의 놀이기구를 다 부수고 다니던 놈들.
Huh?
아, 누구인지 알 것 같아요. 그분들은 무사히 앞으로 가셨나요?
앞으로 갔을 거야.
제대로 보지 못한 건가?
어쩔 수 없었어. 우리는 혈기와의 만찬 장면에서 놀래키는 역할이었는데 그놈들이 너무 무서워서 계속 숨어 있었다.
Because they were scarier.
원래 우리가 관에서 튀어나오면 손님들은 모두 비명을 지르면서 도망갔는데 인기가 얼마나 많았다고. 마지막엔 같이 기념사진도 찍어줬는데.
Kind of feel bad for these specific Blood Fiends. It seems like they just really have fun with this.
너희 그거 알아? B400ml만 헌혈하면 무료로 사진을 찍어주는 이벤트를 하고 있어. 어때? 오싹한 추억을 함께 나누고 싶지 않아?
How many milliliters of blood are in the human body? An average adult human body, according to the AI. Nobody likes the AI. Adults. Anywhere between 4,500 to 5,700 milliliters. And you want to take 400? I mean, that's a fucking lot, don't you think?
400ml면 그렇게 생명의 지장도 없는 용량이잖아. 어디서 들었는데 인간들은 주기적으로 피를 빼줘야 새로운 피가 재생되면서 건강해진대. 너희 모두 오래 살고 싶잖아. 그렇지?
I even heard that you humans have to draw blood once in a while anyway to renew your blood supply and keep things fresh and healthy. Please tell me nobody does that. Where the hell did that? Is that a thing? Did someone is that a thing that this is? Was that an actual thing that they thought, oh, you gotta renew your blood supply by drawing out blood? What?
이것들이 무슨 소리를?
아니야, 잘못했어. 피 절대 안 마실게. 난 사실 그 계획에 별로 동참하고 싶지 않았어. 이곳에서 벗어나고 싶었다고.
Let's get the same vibes the guy who thought women peeled their skin like animals and told all his friends it and they believed them. Oh my god. Humans are stupid. Or gullible. Or both.
그러고 보니 우리 중에 이곳을 탈출한 녀석이 있었다고 들었는데 어떻게 되었을까?
You know what's even more ridiculous about that too? We have technology. We can Google shit. We can find an answer. I know AI is probably fucking those answers up right now, but we can still Google an answer.
카세트를 말하고 있는 것 같군요.
하지만 나가면 난 어떻게 살지? 인간들의 눈치나 보면서 빌빌거리며 지하 구석에서 살아야 하잖아. 그건 싫어. 아니, 여기도... 어차피 뭘 해도 죽거나 죽는 게 나은 삶밖에 안 남았다고. 이 망할 나만 차랜드.
Damn. I kind of feel bad for these guys. Like, this is one of those ones where you kind of feel bad about fighting them now.
불길 속으로.
Hello, Grunt 8 Kindred, Bloodfiend Life to be like. It's pretty shit. It's basically living on, like, worsted poverty. The one thing that can keep you alive, right? My god, Sinclair. Oh, by the way, I discovered that Sinclair actually has a different, like... It's not so much a different voice line, but if he's staying at positive sanity for a really long time, and he uses those skills, he just doesn't sound angry, he just sounds calm when he uses them. I heard that, and I'm like... You okay, Sinclair? You sound so... calm. And at peace. Absolutely not normal. Therapy! What therapy does to a motherfucker. Colorized with Sinclair. He yells when he rolls tails on his last three... Yeah, that's what he does. On his skill 3, if he's rolling with the red thing, he's yelling. As long as he's negative sanity. But if he's positive sanity for whatever reason... He's just so calm about it. Meanwhile, Gregor never calm. If he's gonna punch someone with his skill 3, he's gonna punch them. Also, what the fuck happened to you? You got hit one time. Something Falky probably never noticed. There's a lot of things I don't notice. Gregor doesn't yell when his last coin hits tails. It doesn't? Hey, yo, this guy is strong! Why are you so strong? I mean, you also have that debuff. But you're starving. So does it matter? 12. Wait, what is this? Endless Atonement. 3, 6, 9, 14, 5, 10, 14. No, it's just really decent skills.
눈높이를 낮춰라.
Oh god, Gregor. Weren't you staggered? Did you come back from staggered during that turn? What happened there? Red is burned, blue is poised, cyan is sinking, purple is charred, orange is bleed, green is rupturing, yellow is tremor. Blue is poised. I thought it was... just to me, poise looks like a cloud. Cyan is sinking. I saw that. Purple. No, wait. Cyan is sinking. I thought that does not look like cyan. You don't do that. You do that. That is not cyan. That's dark blue. Purple is charge. But charge is cyan. Green is rupture, yellow is tremor. Flame Kim, the skills? The skills? Well, red is sinking at the moment. Purple is sinking. Orange is burned. Cyan is burned. Yellow is rupture. That makes sense. That doesn't. IDs that are a status effect, that's the law. That's a high dab. It's a confusing law. It confuses me. It makes no sense. Check Dawn, she's charged, so she has purple. Well, yeah, for skill 3. So that makes sense to me. Rarity has orange because it's bleed. Are we talking about their skill 3s? Or their... No, we're talking about their skill 3s then, right?
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Not all skill 3s? Most, but not all. Here it is recounted the tale of the forlorn king and the family that was once happy.
왕의 행진이다.
It's generally the strongest skill recently with the status that has the sin to be the same, except when it isn't. So there is no consistency then. It's just a thing that people notice and they're trying to make conjecture out of it.
축하드립니다. 용감한 탐험가 여러분. 왕국의 비밀을 모두 밝혀내셨군요. 바깥에서 두려움을 마주했을 때도 언제나 용감하게 이겨내시길 바라면서 이후 혈기와의 오싹한 포토타임을 진행해줄 헌티드 블러드베리의 혈기들을 소개해드리겠습니다.
내레이션이 끊겼네요. 뭐 소개할 혈기들은 이미 저희가 전부 처리했지만요.
Well, Cody as an example, but she has a skill 1 Gloom and skill 3 Pride, but it's charge sinking. Skill 2 Envy. Can you guys use colors instead? Because I'm never gonna be able to properly memorize the names of the Sin Infinities without the color. Raph is like the only one that is sticking in my head because it's easy to remember Raph being red. I thought I knew Envy and Gloom, but I guess I don't. And maybe green? I don't fucking know what green is. A gluttony? That's my serious guess, by the way. I thought green was gluttony, and now I don't even know.
아마도 직진.
직접 나와서 진행했을 것 같다고 하시네요.
슬프게도 왕국의 비밀에 대한 단서는 앞서 다녀간 손님들이 모두 없애버렸고.
Aw. Did the voice just change? It wasn't just the audio quality this time, right?
산손이라는 자의 목소리와 같군.
여러분을 깜짝 놀라게 해주었던 혈귀 배우들도 전부 사라져버렸네요.
그 악한 자들은 모두 응징했다네.
심지어 내레이션을 맡은 분까지. 아무래도 포토타임보다는 이 왕국의 비밀에 대해 해설이 필요할 것 같군요.
The voice beyond the speaker began with a hint of excitement, as though he'd been expecting this situation all along, or maybe he's expecting something to become of this.
왕은 아주 넓은 성 안에서 오랫동안 홀로 살아왔습니다. 아무도 없는 곳에서 살아간다는 것은 쉬운 일이 아니었을 테지요. 쓸쓸한 아침, 고요한 밤, 왕의 마음은 하루도 빠짐없이 공허함으로 가득했답니다. 그래서 왕은 너무나 외로웠던 나머지 가족이라는 존재를 바라게 되었습니다. 간절히, 아주 간절히요. 그래서 왕은 소원대로 평생을 함께할 피로 이어진 가족을 만들기 시작했답니다. 왕은 모든 가족에게 아낌없는 사랑을 주었어요. 그러자 싸늘했던 성이 어느새 웃음이 넘쳐나는 모두의 집이 되었습니다.
Shut up, cereal.
하지만 행복이라는 건 오래가지 못하는 걸까요? 행복이 이어지던 어느 날, 먼 왕국에서부터 한 기사가 놀러왔습니다. 기사는 성 밖 곳곳을 여행하다 온 자로 수백 가지의 모험과 수천 가지의 이야기를 품고 있는 자였습니다. 평생을 성 안에서만 지냈던 왕은 기사에게 이야기를 들려달라고 부탁했습니다. 기사가 거절할 이유는 없었죠. 기사는 말했습니다. 내가 본 세상, 내가 겪은 모험, 그 모두를 왕께 들려드리리라. 곧 성 안은 왕의 가슴을 뛰게 하는 흥미진진한 모험 이야기로 가득 찼습니다. 하루는 거친 파도를 넘어 나선 항해를, 다른 날에는 어떤 이들의 절절한 사랑을, 또 다른 날에는 괴물과의 사투를. 이야기는 끝을 모르고 이어졌죠. 며칠 밤낮을 꼬박 세워가며 기사의 이야기를 듣고 있던 왕은 어느 날 한 가지 중요한 진실을 깨달아 버리고 말았습니다. 피를 나눈 가족만으로는, 성 안에서의 행복만으로는 자신의 공허함이 완전히 채워질 수 없다는 걸. 그래서 왕은 자신의 빈 부분을 기사의 모험담으로 채우기 시작했습니다. 그러면서 서서히 가족에게만 향하던 사랑은 모험을 향해, 기사를 향해, 그리고 성의 바깥을 향해 키워나갔죠.
It sounds like in self-imposed isolation, but why though?
가족들은 그것이 오래가지 않을 것이라 생각했습니다. 낡아 빠진 신발에 철로 만든 창을 들고 잠깐의 꿈에 빠졌을 뿐이라 여겼죠. 그래서 가족들은 기다렸습니다. 자신들에게 공허함을 되물려준 왕이, 창조자가 다시 자신들만을 사랑해 줄 것을. 하지만 기다림의 끝에 들은 왕의 말은 가족들에게 조금도 달콤하지 않았습니다. 이 성을 허물고 성 밖의 모든 사람들과 친구가 되자. 왕은 그렇게 외쳤죠. 가족들은 두려웠습니다. 성을 허문다는 건 곧 그들의 아늑하고도 영원할 터전을 부순다는 것이었으니까요. 하지만 왕의 뜻을 존중하고 왕을 사랑한 가족들은 모두가 삽을 들고 한 마음으로 성을 부수기 시작했습니다.
I mean, I wouldn't have said they should have gone as far as to demolish the castle. They could have just gone outside, right? They could have just touched the grass, but no, they went the full destruction route. God damn it, my chair is not agreeing with me today.
그러나 성 밖의 사람들은 성 안의 사람들과는 너무나 다른 삶을 살고 있었기에.
Do blood fiends touch grass? Do they even get the opportunity? Does grass even exist?
왕의 가족들은 많은 걸 버려야 했습니다. 기쁨, 즐거움, 탄성, 쾌락, 희망, 기대. 이 모든 걸 포기해야만 그들은 서로가 친구가 될 수 있었습니다. 따라서 왕은 가족들이 행복해지는 걸 금지했습니다.
Man, the voice is so calming.
성 밖의 행복한 사람들을 지켜보는 것만으로도 가족들이 그 행복을 나눠받아 함께 행복해질 수 있을 거라고 믿었습니다. 그들의 행복이 언젠가 우리의 행복이 될 수 있을 것이라 믿었던 거죠.
Think of it like Fate Holy Grail War. This is what's supposed to happen, but no. Stanton is such a good narrator. Got that ASMR voice. He really does have that ASMR voice, and it makes me sleepy. I mean, it doesn't help that I probably am sleepy. It's been an hour, by the way. Drink water. But the voice is not helping me stay awake.
그리하여 행복해지기 위한 우리의 모든 노력은 죄가 되었습니다. 왜 우리의 행복은 회개를 받아야 하는 걸까요?
가족. 대체 무슨 이야기를 하고 싶었던 걸까요?
구구절절 헛소리로군.
재미있는 이야기네요. 저 가족에겐 행복이라는 게 정말 있긴 했을까요?
While everyone else found themselves rendered speechless by this gloomy tale, Honglu did not hesitate to share his thoughts as though it was just another light-hearted tale.
아, 저기 출구 표시가 보여요. 이 어트랙션은 이걸로 끝인가 봐요.
Yeah, it says something under there. What does it say? There's a sign on the wall with instructions written in bold letters. All blood fiends must attend at least one weekly consultation session with the priest.
면담 시간.
무엇에 대한 면담인 것일지.
글쎄, 어떤 것이든 고해라든가.
뭐 그래도 옛날에는 나만 차례인데도 나름 노력했던 모양이네.
정말로 상생을 꿈꿨던 것일지도 모르겠구려.
아니, 그럴 리 없다네. 다 간악한 술수일 테지.
Oh, Dawn, you really do see everything in black and white. She's never gonna accept that the Blood Fiends just wanted peace back then. All she sees is the blood on the wall. And then it's human blood. Have you had this buff this entire time? Wait, when the hell did she get this buff? Did she have this buff last week? At every turn end, gain 1 haste, 3 offense level, and 3 defense level down next turn. Gain 2 additional offense level up after every 3 cumulative turns, max 6. On Clashman, heal 3 SP. On kill, gain 1 Clash power up next turn. She had it since we entered La Mancha Land. Did I make a mention of noticing that? Because I feel like I didn't even notice that initially.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Dawn is the perfect representation of the wrong scales of justice. There's only 2 sides and one weighs more than the other. Yeah, like I said, she doesn't see, Hey, that's 0. She doesn't see that there are exceptions. Sinclair fumbles. It's fine. Sinclair fumbles all the time. All the time. Now that's a fumble. Oh man. One of the merit dungeons that I ran like maybe a week ago at this point, it was against Cassidy. Fucker wrecked my shit in merit dungeon. He absolutely tore down all 7 sinners on that team, and I had all the backups come out, and I couldn't fathom what the fuck happened. I know for sure I picked up nothing but HP upgrades, and no Clash power until it was floor 5, where I was forced to pick one of the bad ones. Seeing Cassidy wreck my team, I was so confused. Don't do it, Cassidy! Don't kill my team like that! It felt like the fucking force boss from the other event that I never got to participate in either. Actually, that's a question I have. For you guys who run the super hard level mirror dungeons, what is it, extreme or something? Do you guys still get those event bosses in there? And by event bosses, I mean like the horse boss from... Jesus, I don't even know how many collabs ago that was. So you guys even get Arknight collabs enemies? We even got Virgilius from the April Fools event? That's gotta be a nightmare. He's a secret boss on floor 10 plus. No collab tunes though. I miss mayors. Oh, I was gonna ask about that. I was gonna be like, do you guys even get mayors popping up in there too? I'm like, oh, so I guess not then. That's too bad. That's too really fucking bad. I was kind of hoping you would say yes. But you guys running into the horse boss kind of scares me, because that means I might run into... Am I gonna run into bosses I've never fought before in Mirror Dungeon Extremes? Because that sounds like what's gonna happen to me. Of the Penitent Blood Fiends in the Bizarre Survey. Penitent Blood Fiends? Wow. Not really. With Tremor, you could just kill him 2 or 3 turns. Decorp Dawn deals like 30k. I hate you guys for your high-ass damage. What do you mean my average level is lower? Everyone's 50. At least everyone I'm using is 50. After a short journey, we came upon a quiet and solemn-looking room, Luigi's mansion. And in front of it stood a dude who's praying. It takes your entire team, sadly. So it tells you it's not enough. Too bad my entire team sucks. Well, I mean, for the story group sucks. A group of blood fiends looking at us in anticipation. But they all appear to have gone through their share of battles. Many of them appear injured and out of breath, clearly exhausted.
당신들도 상담. 아니, 회개하기 위해 오셨습니까?
무슨 소리를 하는 거지? 회개?
이 방 안에는 우리의 죄를 용서해 주시는 분이 계십니다. 하지만 그 전에 심호흡을 하고 제가 말하는 질문에 모든 답을 해주세요. 첫 번째, 당신은 오늘 피 생각이 얼만큼 납니까? 1번 많이, 2번 중간, 3번 적당히, 4번 참을 수 없을 만큼 강렬하게, 5번 곧 미칠 듯이, 6번 곧 죽을 듯이.
Damn. Oh yeah, no, there's a Zoe running around here. She's right now underneath my monitor, being a cute little muffin. Can I help you, Zoe? Because when I look at your face like that, it makes me sleepy. Seriously, man, I am tired today. I didn't get to tell this story until... I mentioned it in a Discord in passing, but on Thursday, I literally thought... Oh, hi. Hold the thought in that story. It's food! And chips that Zoe likes.
She likes those?
Oh, she loves every chip I eat.
You're very nice.
She even tried to eat my popcorn.
Oh, wait, Jose.
Thank you.
Come here, Zoe. Here.
Oh, like she's gonna follow you. Go grab a donut, she'll follow you then. Alright, where was I? I got distracted by Mom bringing in Togos. So now I have Togos. Give me a second here. Patty. Patty! I mean, come on. This is such a good sandwich. Okay, so the story goes, on Thursday while I was at work, one of my coworkers, who is supposed to arrive at 8 o'clock sharp, right? That's our schedule, from 8 to 5. He was 2 hours late. Let me also preface this with saying that that same coworker also has a little bit of a bad habit of falling asleep while at the job too. He'll just fall asleep randomly on his chair. It is what it is. I'd wake him up sometimes just to make sure he doesn't get in trouble, you know. Look out for the guy, because the last thing you want someone to get in trouble for while they're working is falling asleep on the job. Have you slept on the job? No, I cannot fall asleep outside of my home. If I try to fall asleep outside my home, I may die in my sleep, because I have sleep apnea, and that'd be really bad to die in my sleep because of sleep apnea. So I never try to. Sleeping outside of my house is just not comfortable. But yeah, Thursday he did not show up for 2 hours. When he did show up, apparently he was told to go home, I guess. He arrived at work, today, saying that he had a mental breakdown on Thursday, so he was sent home. But literally the entire time we were working on Thursday, everyone in our department thought he was fired for that. And I'm just there like, fuck, this is so annoying. Because all of his work got dumped onto me, basically. So I had to do not only his work, but I had to do my work on top of his work. So it was really unfortunate. But that was the story I was going to share. I don't know why I needed to share that story, but something about happening in the game, I don't know. I got super distracted by Togos. But yeah, Thursday sucked. Oh, it's because I was tired. The reason I feel tired is because of Thursday being such a rough day where I was busy the entire day. And today I was also as busy, but not as severely busy as I was making sure everything was caught up compared to Thursday. So that's probably why I feel more tired than usual. Plus, I think I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night. And 6 hours of sleep on Thursday, so, oh boy. Whew. Is management planning on replacing him, or is your workload permanently increased with no extra pay? My workload, I don't know if they plan to replace him. I have no idea if that's going to be something that they plan to do. But I know for an indefinite fact that if their workload was to be transferred to me and they had no plans of hiring a new guy, I would tell them straight up, I need a raise of $5 if you're going to pin an entire person's workload on me. On top of what I'm already doing. On top of the fact that I'm backup for EFT. That would be too much for one person. Either hire 2 people, give me a raise of $5, or I'm walking out. I will not deal with that workload. I know I can do it within a timely fashion, but I still feel like I'm falling behind. It's fucking stupid how mental draining can something so simple like sorting docs and receipts is. Spent 6 hours on that. Try doing that for invoices where you have to credit everything for an entire day. And then you also have to scan them. And then you have to also email customers because they requested it. It drains you little by little by little by little. It is very, very shit. So I was definitely struggling to, that Thursday was a struggle. Amazingly, I got everything done. Everything. That included his work and my work. By like 20 minutes before I had to leave. Let that sink in for a second. My work and his work, and I still had 20 minutes to spare before I had to go home. Hi, Leo. You haven't missed anything. I'm just opening up a sandwich because my mom brought Togos, and I'm like, I want the Togos. I desire the food. I got food! If we're sorting them, taking some that had some names that were important on the list and scan them, copy that shit and place them on a folder by date, and then copy-place it on the original folder by date. Too, so you had to take every single other doc out and clip them again and unclip them again. Do I have to explain my work process with that one? Sure, I'll explain it. We receive invoice. If it has a check, unstaple the check, do the credit, unstaple the entire invoice so that no staples are present. Take that invoice, scan it to the scanner, or put it on the scanner, scan it to a specific email address, then restaple the invoice together. And if it has a check, make a copy of the check with the invoice, then you can post it. And then you file it away, physically. And you have to do that for hundreds of invoices a day. It sucks. It sucks. I'm glad they're trying to do something to make it a little bit more, like, technology-based, rather than just whatever the hell we're doing, but... accounting, man. Accounting is rough.
얘도 상태가 이상한데. 무슨 소리를 하는 것인가? 당연히 생각나지 않았다네.
그럼 두 번째. 당신은 오늘 혈액발을 먹었습니까? 1번 먹었다, 2번 먹지 않았다.
Hemo bar? Blood bar? Huh. And then the guy giving me everything physically comes to me and says, I'm giving you more after you're done. How's that supposed to motivate me? It's not. It's supposed to make me quit.
잠깐만.
말 끊지 마세요. 모든 질문에 빠짐없이 대답해야 신부님을 만날 수 있습니다. 만약 먹지 않았다면 그 이유는 무엇입니까? 이건 젠장 당연하잖아. 맛이 빌어먹기도 없는 걸. 벌레의 피를 빨아도 그것보다는 맛있을 테니까. 그렇지, 그렇잖아.
아이고.
Guys, get ready.
마지막 질문. 당신은 오늘 인간을 보고 목이 말랐습니까? 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 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 네. 네. 언제나 미친 듯이. 아니야. 사실 단 한순간도 그런 적이 없었어. 마지막 질문. 당신은 오늘 인간을 보고 목이 말랐습니까? 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 아니요, 네, 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 네!
Man, you could feel that. You could feel that. I love that voice acting. Back to win rate gaming though. Until we get to a focus counter. I mean, let's be real here. That is a very appropriate crash out. If they're saying the hemo bars suck that bad, that sucking blood from an insect would be better. I mean, I have to agree with them. What are you doing, Zoe? You want to know what my cat is playing with right now? Playing with the straw wrapper. Cats are creatures of mystery, and I love them. I love them so much.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
속에서 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
敵は深手を追って내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
I still wish I knew what the hell he was saying. I wish I knew what everyone was saying. I wish I had subtitles for everything in this game, because I need to know what the hell the sinners are saying when they're doing skills like that. I don't care if it's repeated over and over and over. Every time they say something, it just sounds so amazing. Which is why I feel envious of the Korean population that they can actually understand this. That filth, I'll take it off from you. I'll shove you into this coffin too. Why would I? That's for Heathcliff though. That's for ego skills. That filth, I'll take it off from you. That's what he says, man. He says it with such fervent ardor. Also, who got staggered? How did you get staggered? I get surprised when these guys get staggered all of a sudden. It's like one turn goes bad for them against the wrong dude and they're just staggered. That's a coffin, not a bag. No, that's a bag. Can't you see the bag? That's a bag.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
That's a coffin? It's a bag! It's literally an Iron Maiden? You know it's a bag! It's just a bag that can carry humans. This dude's got 7 coffins, hello? A metal bag with spikes in it. It's a box. A box is not a bag. Yeah, but it can open. I mean, a box can open too, but a bag can open too, and a box can open too, and it's like a box, bag, thing.
다음은 어디요? 피날레를 시작하자.
A box can be anything, even a bag. A bag can be anything, even a box! Yes.
잘못했어요. 오늘도 죄를 지었어요. 고백하겠습니다. 나를 신부님께 데려가죠. 목이 마를 땐 신부님께 가면 된다고. 그러면 다 괜찮아질 거라고 했잖아요.
신부라는 자는 이 안에 있는 거죠?
순서를 기다려야 할 거야. 아까 다른 놈들도 죄를 지었는지 신부님을 찾아갔거든. 그러니까 줄을 서야 할지도 몰라. 신부님은 언제나 우리를 대신해 모든 죄악들을 기꺼이.
You should probably check what's behind that door, right?
나리, 본인이 앞장서겠네.
Oh, Dawn, we don't need you being Vanguard.
악인 놈들을.
확실한 건 우리가 문을 열어줄 때까지 결코 돌아가지 않을 거란 겁니다. 이제 슬슬 결판을 내셔야 할 시간 아닙니까?
너도 얼른 물 만들어야 날 이해할 텐데. 안 그래도 오늘이야말로 끝내려고 했다.
When we entered, we saw a dying blood fiend nearing his death. His mask was already cloven in half, revealing the pitiful tragedy behind. It no longer served as a mask to hide his face.
당신들도 죄를 고백하기 위해
오셨습니까?
Man, he does not look good.
기쁘군요. 회개하고자 스스로 여기까지 발걸음하기 쉽지 않을 텐데.
이건 이미 면목은 남지 않은 꽁초군. 지그지 밟아버리기만 해도 잔불이 꺼지겠지.
I mean, I kind of agree with Ryoshi here with this one. He don't look too good.
끝인가? 정말 한 톨도 남지 않았나? 그렇다면 어째서 이 분노가 끝나지 않는 거지?
725, in which a truth that may be revealed by close inspection is spoiled by none other than Samson himself. Sanson, not Samson. Sanson. What? What? I feel like the titles are spoiling me now with that sort of, like,
건드리지 마.
description.
저건 내 사냥감이야.
Shi-Chun and her men approached us, appearing to be in pristine condition compared to the priest.
시춘,
입도 열지 마. 또 쓸데없이 시간 낭비하고 싶지 않으니까.
Rude.
충분히 숨통을 끊고도 남을 만큼 여유는 있어 보이는데 그냥 내버려두는 이유는?
뻔하군. 고문의 흔적이다. 이 구역의 장치는 이미 누군가 작동시켰군. 다음 구역으로 갈 수 있게 되었음에도 뭔가 더 쥐어짤 게 남았나?
말했을 텐데. 라만차랜드의 토벌은 내 목표가 아니야.
그렇다고 당신들이 고문이나 즐기려고 온 것처럼 보이진 않는데요.
It just sunk in that they were saying torture. And I'm like, wait. I just glossed over. I didn't even gloss over that. I just completely skipped it. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, torture. Wait a minute. These are signs of torture. I'm like, oh, it's probably the Blood Fiends torturing others, right? No, apparently I should have put two and two together and realized it was her and her company doing, well, her compatriots doing that. Huh. But why, though? Is it because they can infinitely regen, or what?
그래. 우리가 혈귀 사냥꾼도 아니고 그런 걸 즐기진 않지.
Okay, well that's more fucked up then.
거긴 돈벌이하고는 상관없이 그저 혈귀들을 더 많이, 더 고통스럽게 죽이는 것에만 의의를 두는 집단이니까. 하지만 난 달라. 내가 필요한 건 정보야. 나는 그 정보를 얻기 위해 여기까지 들어온 거고.
I wanted to know what specific piece of information she was talking about, but I was pretty positive she wasn't gonna answer that question anyway. Not like anyone ever answers our questions anyway.
그렇지만 이제 슬슬 이것의 뇌를 터뜨리려던 참이었어. 아무리 고통을 가해도 제정신을 차리지 못하더라고. 이미 고통으로 한참 전에 미친 거겠지. 우리 집안의 흑수들이 생각나지 않아? 오빠?
She should try asking nicely. Also, I heard Oppa. I wasn't expecting her to call him Oppa. Josh Chun asked as she gestured toward the priest, who was splayed out helplessly on the ground. Her voice was dripping with contempt. Despite her viciously threatening words, the look on the priest's face was serene. He looked at us with eyes that couldn't be more at peace.
당신들을 보니 지난 상담자가 생각나는군요. 어느 날부터 로렌소라는 혈기가 이곳을 계속 방문했습니다. 처음에는 상담이 필요 없을 정도로 긍정적인 마음을 가지고 있었죠.
Lorenzo, huh?
신부님, 오늘은 컨디션이 좋아요.
혈액반은 정말 대단한 발명품이에요. 신부님, 오늘은 혈액발을 110개나 먹어치웠어요. 앉은 자리에서 모조리. 이 정도면 아마 혈기들 사이에서 신기록일 거예요.
Wait. Man, I need information on how they make these hemo bars.
하지만 그런 마음은 그리 오래가지 않더군요. 신부님, 오늘은 혈액 바늘을 3시간 동안 핥아버렸어요. 피 한 방울이 묻은 그 바늘 맛이 잊혀지지가 않아요. 혈액 바늘 오늘 하나도 안 먹었어요. 모두가 한참 전부터 알고 있잖아요. 이딴 벽돌이 대체 우리에게 무슨 도움이 되는 건데?
Oh no, wait, are they really just bricks or are they actually... what are they made of then?
우리는 언제까지 이렇게 비참하게 살아야 하는 거죠? 저는 그 답을 알고 있게 말해주었습니다.
I literally said bricks.
로렌소.
They're literally bricks? So they've been eating La Mancha land bricks? And that's all? That's it? What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. You could say they're bricks, I guess, just made of blood. Hey, whatever the heck blood they're using.
공존은 끝없는 인내에서부터 시작되는 법입니다. 그러니 힘들수록 더 크게 환호하십시오. 라만차랜드에서는 항상 웃음소리가 끊이지 않도록.
That voice acting, though, that was good, man.
하지만 그 이후로 로렌소가 진심으로 웃는 모습을 보게 된 건 머리가 터진 채 이곳 아래에 묻히기 직전이었습니다. 궁금하더군요. 죽지도 않은 이를 땅에 묻는 건 대체 어떤 의미가 있는지. 당신과 저는 평생 알 수 없을 일이지 않습니까? 도망자 카세티도 손수 그 시체를 묻어주셨습니까?
Oh, that fugitive? Oh!
놓아라! 너무 오래 살려뒀나 보네. 비켜.
Josh Ishun swung her fan toward the Blood Fiend, but he was nowhere to be seen. Oh! Wei stepped in the last second to block the Blood Fiend strike from behind.
신부는 누구보다 믿음이 깊은 자였습니다.
언제부터?
A magician.
모든 게 다 잘 될 것이라는 믿음. 마침내는 그의 뜻대로 이루어질 거라는 믿음. 궁극적으론 모두가 행복해질 수 있을 거라는
Samson has no interest in seeing this story end very easily for the priest.
그리고 신부는 우리 중 고통받는 자들을 외면하지 않았던 유일한 자였습니다. 그래서 우리 중 인내의 끈을 놓으려는 자가 하나 둘 생기기 시작할 무렵 가장 먼저 나서서 그들에게 손을 내밀었죠. 하지만 다른 이들의 마음을 돌보는 자는 그만큼 자신의 마음을 돌보는 것은 소홀해지기 마련. 이 한 칸짜리 조그만 방 안에서 신부의 마음은 병들어 갔습니다. 우리 중에 이를 알아차린 사람이 몇이나 있었을까요?
이봐, 자연스럽게 끼어드는 건 이제 아무래도 좋지만 말이야. 이번에도 호락호락하게 동료를 데려갈 수 있을 거라 생각했다면 오산이야.
정확히는 이야기를 계속 이어지게 하기 위해 온 겁니다.
이 악인이 자꾸만 간악한 술수를 부리며 우리를 교란하려 하는군.
아니, 그럴 리가 있나요? 제가 간악한 술수를 부리려는 건 당신들이 아니라 당신, 오직 당신 하나만을 위해.
Oh.
무슨...
자, 분위기가 울적해지는 이야기는 여기까지. 아직 당신에게는 이야기할 모험담이 잔뜩 남아있지 않나요? 위대한 모험가 돈키호테.
본인이 아무리 위대한 모험을 겪어왔다고는 하나 너 같은 놈을 위해서 들려줄 이야기는 없다네.
이런... 제가 배려가 부족했군요. 역시 혼자서는 부끄러우신가요?
그런 뜻이 아니라...
이해합니다. 확실히 혼자서 무대를 이끈다는 건 쉬운 일이 아니죠. 그럼 제가 도움을 조금 드리겠습니다.
What the hell is Stanton's goal, man? I can't figure anything out. I can't read this guy. I thought maybe I might get a grasp of what the fuck he's trying to do. But then he pulls this, like this Joker card while he's playing poker. And I get so confused. Like, what are you doing? What is your goal?
멈춰라, 로시나테! 이젠 떠나고 싶지 않아. 왜 내 의지에 발을 움직이는 것이냐? 당장 멈춰!
Damn. That was...
방금 그것은...
You saw that? I've been seeing your shit, but now you see that?
오랜만에 공연에 긴장한 나머지 실수를 저질렀군요.
실수?
공연이 무르익다 보면 감정에 취해 가끔 순서가 꼬이기도 하는 법이죠. 심심한 사과의 말씀을 전하며 다시 시작해 보겠습니다. 하얀 달의 기사와 겨루었던 그날의 치열한 전투부터 말이죠.
그... 전투는... 본인의 인생에서 손에 꼽을 만한 대단한 전투였네.
Dawn screaming is always heartbreaking. Loki, her voice actor, is definitely the most emotion of all, out of all. Among all the voice actors who have definitely the most emotion, Don Quixote's is the one that takes it hands down. You'd have to have... maybe Rhodia, if they decide to ever revisit her stories. Maybe they could do something with that, but I don't know. Don Quixote's voice falters once again, falling unnaturally quiet. Sanson must be working his trickery again.
그 대단한 전투가 돈키호테와 하얀 달의 기사의 첫 만남이었습니다. 우리의 모험가 돈키호테를 마침내 깊은 곳 어딘가 망각의 강으로 이끌어 주었던 그 기사 말이죠.
깊은 곳의 강.
관리자님, 저 이제 알 것 같아요. 저 사람은...
우선 대역에 집중하시죠.
Not even a chance to finish that sentence.
보아하니 처음으로 만난 대등한 상대였군요. 당신의...
맞소, 그자는 정말 강했지.
And we're right back into it.
젠장, 또
Oh, damn.
답답해. 하얀 달의 기사는 참으로 패션 센스가 엉망이었던 자였지. 웬 처음 보는 옷을 입고서.
You're right. That girl is here now. Chi-Chun, are you gonna get dragged into this?
또한 본인에게 먼저 결투를 신청한 건 그 기사였다네. 용기가 가상했지. 아마 도시를 떠돌며 명성을 떨치고 있었던 본인의 실력이 궁금했으리라 생각한다네.
위대한 모험가인 당신이라면 거절하지 않았겠군요.
당연한 말을! 본인은 흔쾌히 외쳤다네. 진정한 모험가는 걸어온 결투를 마다하지 않는다! 덤벼라 기사여!
당신의 창과 하얀 달의 기사의 대검이 있는 힘껏 부딪혔죠. 모든 결투에는 응당 조건이란 게 있는 법이죠. 이 대단한 결투도 예외는 아니었을 겁니다.
God damn, that thing is big! Jesus, man. Sinclair, you've been hiding that sword this entire time? They really put the great in that great sword, right?
난 이 결투에서 승자가 되든 패자가 되든 상관없어. 다만 돈키호테여, 나와 정정당당하게 무기를 맞대어 맹세하지. 네가 그 무엇보다 원하는 것을 내가 손에 쥐어주겠다고.
대담하고 노기 등등하게 또 결투자의 무기가 서로 맞닿았고 로신한테가 결투의 신호를 알렸죠. 이 결투를 로신한테만큼은 지켜보고 있었을 테니까요.
시작!
우리는 사흘 밤낮 동안 쉬지 않고 칼을 부딪혔네.
잠깐, 당신은 칼이 아니라 창을 들고 있지 않았나요?
말이 그렇다는 것이지.
This is so silly, I love it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like when it says clear stage. That scares me a little bit. What are you gonna do to me, game? 726, which recounts the close and dramatic duel between the Knight of the Right Moon and the valiant Don Quixote. Oh, fuck. What do you mean, clear stage? With just you and base? Oh, man. What's gonna fucking happen?
내가 나설 차례인가? 둘의 대결은 정말이지 막상막하 우열을 가릴 수 없었기에 보는 이들의 손바닥에는 땀이 한 움큼 배어나올 정도였네. 주위엔 어느덧 응원하던 자들도 생겨났지.
Yo, I like Ryoshu's getup on this one.
돈키호테님, 이겨라.
Virgil first 8 fucking bears. 8 bears seems like a big number of bears, doesn't it?
저 녀석 얼굴 한번 볼만하네. 그럼 저는 하얀 달의 기사
What
쪽으로
the-
응원할래요. 신선하잖아요.
What the? I mean, this fucking works for him too. That's the thing.
와, 기사님 힘내세요.
본인의 칼끝은 기사의 왼쪽 어깨에 내리꽂혔고 그자의 칼끝은 나의 귀를 스쳐 지나갔다네.
위대한 모험가 돈키호테가 결투에서 상처를 입다니. 괜찮은 걸까요?
괜찮다네. 결투에서 얻은 상처들은 명예로 거듭날 뿐 결코 명예를 떨어뜨리지는 않으니. 물론 본인의 실력이 조금 더 좋았다고는 생각하네. 마음만 먹으면 아마 최후의 일격 정도는 날릴 수 있었을 테지.
둘은 서로 전속력으로 정면을 향해 달려갔습니다. 최후의 승패를 가리기 위해서 말이죠.
This is actually kind of funny to me. What the fuck is that HP though? Honorable Duel, a reminiscent tale of adventurers become immensely powerful? I think 1600 HP is immensely fucking powerful. Wait, do you actually why do you have so many skills? Damage taken minus 20%, and I don't even know your HP. And 3 attack power up on Clash Lose. At 10 plus clashes against the same enemy, randomly gain or lose clash power by count divided by 10 in a clash rounded down. What do you mean? Are you using Don Quixote skills? No, feels like you are though. Hopeless. Neutral? Alright, fine. We're pretty powerful. This is just a fraction of the power she had in her prime, if you think about it. Good God, what the fuck are these numbers?
나를 지켜보고 있었군.
I have no comment for what I just experienced there. I feel like this is scripted. Just somewhat scripted. Hopeless. Dominating. Yay. You can also offset something. May as well. Wait, I can't do that? Oh, it's because it's a evade. I have a question. If it doesn't say offset and it's one-sided guard, what does that do? Is it just a guard? Is that all that is? Oh, it's a clashable guard. The one-sided defense does nothing. So it's not treated as offset, it's just a thing. So he's still gonna get that 3 protection. But nothing happens because nothing happens. Fair enough. My god, a fucking 31? Yeah, basically nothing happens. I mean, this is supposed to be her real strength or something, I don't know. Probably not, but still fucking strong. Go Don Quixote, beat the knight's ass. So the clashable guard would just wait for a one-sided attack. Oh. So you can't really offset a clashable guard then in that case. Hopeless. Hopeless. And it's so sad, you gain 2 haste next turn, and if you only could get that point power. I mean, I could just dodge it instead. Hopeless. 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 But then I lose the green skill. I'll just go with Resonance. Help! Help! If you target a one-sided evade on an unbreakable coin skill, you can win the clash, then dodge the unbreakable coin. But not in this case because it's a clashable guard, right? Whoa!
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。Oh, you're forcing yourself to use the ego at a neutral chance. That's funny. I don't even know the name of the skill, do I? Yeah, I don't know any of the names of these skills. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. What's the name of that skill? It doesn't say? Yes, it does. Are? Dragon of the Spring, Lotus in the Autumn, Faint Trace, Pallid Trace, Red Arrow. Oh, Arrow! Black Arrow, Mirror of Water, Electron Accelerator. Electron Accelerator Rail Activation. What? That's such a different name compared to everything else.
That was actually kind of cute. I didn't actually have to be afraid of the
과연
fight.
승자는
누구였나요?
결과는 승자도 패자도 없었네.
Knight deals the damages of LobCorp, red, black damage, etc.
왜냐하면 무승부였기 때문이지. 이례적으로.
You know, you gotta admit, that knight must have been pretty damn strong back then to fight Don Quixote in her, I'm assuming, prime.
그럼 다시 한번 결투를 시작했나요?
아니, 본인은 자비를 베풀 줄 아는 관대한 모험가였다네. 그래서 기사에게 이렇게 말했지. 쉬지 않고 사흘 밤낮 동안 결투를 치르느라 우리 모두 지쳐있는 상태인데 이쯤에서 잠시 휴식을 하는 것이 어떻겠는가? 이 이상으로 계속해서 결투를 치르다가는 결과를 궁금해하는 수많은 구경꾼이 도통 잠에들 수 없지 않겠는가? 그래서야 이들이 너무 불쌍하지. 그렇지 않은가, 로신한테?
로신한테는 대답했습니다.
맞는 말씀입니다.
혹은
신발은 말이 없다. 그저 신발인 것 같다.
아니면 혹은 이렇게 말했을 수도요.
대체 그 바보 같은 전투는 언제 끝나나 했습니다. 일찌감치 간식을 준비해놨으니까 그거나 같이 드시던가요.
그렇게 해서 기나긴 전투가 종지부를 찍게 되었군요.
The knight challenged the king, who probably didn't train for combat. This was a fraction of the power gave by Sanson, I assume. Because if it was full, then Sanson would be Arbiter level or some shit. To have that much power to spare like that. I mean, it is a blood fiend. We are talking about blood fiends here. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. I don't even know if this was considered blood fiend yet.
그럼 그 전투의 승리자는 없었을까요? 정말 무승부로 남았을까요?
그 전투는 본인의 모험 속에선 이례적인 무승부였어. 일시적인 휴전이었지. 하지만 엄밀히 말하자면 승자는 본인이네. 왜냐하면 마지막에 겨눌 때 칼이 아니 내 렌스가 더 기울어져 있었거든.
Don also mentioned this fight lasted 3 days without rest. Man, when you say it like that, I also think about Invincible. I guess that's spoilers though if you think about it.
본인은 그럼에도 불구하고 대인배 같은 마음으로 기꺼이 휴전을 제의하였지.
그러시군요. 그렇게 해서 기약 없는 휴전을 하게 된 둘은 어떻게 되었나요?
우리는 친구가 되었네.
결투를 통해 다져진 우정이라니. 이거 참 뻔하면서도 드문 이야기군요.
It is a little cliche, but I'm fine with it.
그렇다면 기사의 호언대로 당신의 바람은 이루어졌나요?
그런 것 같기도 하다만.
Alright, I gotta do something about this.
해결사가 될 자질이 있어.
I'm gonna mute the microphone for a second while I get rid of this paper. Alrighty then, now that I got rid of that paper, the other paper I have now is a wrapper with a cookie in it. You can't just say perchance. Perchance. Of the predictable ending to Sanson's stage play. Isn't that predictable?
너희 이게 대체 무슨 술수인지 알고 있어?
Fuck if I know. I wish I knew what that technique was. He's been doing it. He did it once already.
몸이 계속 움직이지도 않고.
그걸 알았으면 저희가 이렇게 가만히 있겠어요?
하지만 제가 짐작했을 땐 말이죠. 둘의 우정을 질투한 자들도 생겼을 겁니다. 모험가와 기사 간의 돈독한 우정은 시기를 유발하기 마련이니까요.
그건 그랬었지. 주위의 많은 이들이 우리의 우정을 시기하였지.
가시추님, 조심하십시오.
다들 정신 차려. 저자의 말에 현혹되지 말고 똑바로.
네, 바로 저렇게 말하면서요.
What?
하지만 진실된 우정을 끝까지 지키고 싶었던 당신은 둘의 사이를 갈라놓으려 했던 자들을 향해 그 정의로운 랜스를 휘둘렀습니다.
Wait, no.
랜스를 휘둘렀습니다.
No! Don't let him!
네, 이놈을! 어디서 또다시 더러운 술수를 쓰는 것이냐!
Sanson really hit them with the "you have no free will. Everything you're saying is planned." And Don Quixote refuses.
이런... 그만 이야기가 끊겨버렸군요. 가련한 자들입니다. 신부는 이 모두에게 정성스러운 마음을 담아 보살피려 했지만 정작 이곳을 만든 자는 제대로 돌아보지도 않았는데요. 들리시나요? 저곳은 오늘도 퍼레이드가 한창이군요. 라만차랜드의 카니발 속 퍼레이드는 놓치면 안 될 필수적인 행사죠. 그러니 다음 이야기는 잠시 미뤄두겠습니다.
With that, Sanson lightly flicked his staff against Josh Chichun's posse. Most of her men stumbled for a moment before slumping to the floor unconscious. I'm sorry, what? You could just do that with the flick of his staff? And as the sinner stood there in shock, he disappeared from our sight. Blood bags and blood fiends began to fill the void Sanson left behind. Great. Awesome. Amazing. This fucker is so... Why does he feel so strong? $7.28 of Josh Chune's quarry and the sinner's lukewarm answers. I mean, she's not gonna get answers because we don't fucking know what's going on.
저자는 누구지? 내 세력이 전부 손도 못 쓰고 그대로 당할 뻔했어.
그건 우리가 더 궁금해.
그리고 너희 일행 중 저자는 또 뭐야?
Chichun pointed at Don Quixote.
저자에게 유독 관심이 많아 보였어.
You know what's sad is I probably have a guess as to why. A pretty damn good guess. It's got like a 99% possibility of being right.
역시 본인이 이 중 가장 조심해야 할 자라는 걸 눈치챈 것인가?
As the sinners gathered themselves, Wei held the line, holding back the endless horde of blood fiends and blood bags. This guy is badass. He was protecting his men, yes, but his primary concern seemed to be the horde getting in Josh Chun's way. May we know what you're thinking? No, because I don't want a confirmation or not. I'd rather keep the thought to myself. The only thing I'll share is what we already know. Don Quixote is a blood fiend, but second kindred. Sanson has to know that. What his goal is, though? I mean, I have the fathom. I can guess the fathom on that one, but I don't want to say it.
탐탁치는 않지만 아가씨 혈육에 기록하십시오.
웨이, 오빠가 이 틈을 타서 날 죽이면 어쩌려고?
Oh, please. Like, we would let him.
하지만 도련님은 드물게도 그럴.
알아? 그럴 사람이 아니지. 원춘 언니였어 봐.
그분이라면 당장이라도 휘하의 암자들을 풀었겠죠.
Man, her family, Honglu's family sucks.
맞아. 다른 언니 오빠들은 저마다 부리고 있는 패거리들로 진작에 우리를 습격했을 테니까. 아니, 나는 이미 그럴 가치도 없나.
그러니 보옥 도련님밖엔 당장의 방법이 없습니다.
Hi, Anzella.
들리십니까?
Wait, what was that name just now?
소리가 멈추지 않고 계속.
Bao Yu.
알아. 3구역에서 뭔가가 잘못되었어.
It feels like competitive siblings. Competitive siblings doesn't even begin to, like, encapsulate what my thoughts are so far with Honglu's family. Honglu's family is the typical, broken Chinese, city-state situation, where there's just multiple city-states vying for control. That's what I see it is with Honglu and his family. Like, think of the Three Kingdoms, right? Well, I'm sorry, the chaos, the era of the Three Kingdoms. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Think of that one for a second if you know that history. It was all warring warlords against each other, right? It was basically FFA. That's how I see Honglu's family so far. What team are you running? Crap. I'm running crap. You'll see in a minute. Bloody battle for the Emperor. Dynasties didn't last for long. Yeah, no, they really didn't. Kinda makes you wonder how long she's gonna last.
오기로 한 거니? 시춘?
임시 동맹이야. 우리 둘 다 분배금이 목표는 아니고 서로 각자 찾고 있는 게 있을 것 같은데.
Yep.
그때까지 당분간은.
알아. 할머니가 주신 간식을 다 먹고 나면 다시 싸움 시작인 거지?
자신의 뒤치다거리를 해달라고 부탁하는 놈 치고는 말투가 상당히 건방지군.
나와 부하들은 이 구역을 1시간도 안 되어서 토벌했어. 그리고 너희는 한참이 지나서야 이곳에 도착했지. 우리는 중간에 놓고 온 게 있어서 그런 거거든? 우리는 30분도 안 되어서 전부...
Rhodia, don't try to... just don't.
그래. 그럼 내가 합류하면 눈 깜빡할 사이에 전부 토벌되겠네.
Now we have expectations.
아무래도 뒤치다거리라기보단 써먹기 좋은 상등품 운자가 너희들에게 온 것 같지 않아?
참, 너무 뻔뻔하게 나오니까 어이가 없는데? 아, 그래. 이렇게 보니 닮은 것 같기도 하네, 너랑.
칭찬인가요?
여기야.
Oh god. Honglu doesn't know what's going on. The sister knows everything. You know what? I think I might like this character more than I thought I was gonna like her. Initially, I was like, I don't like this character. She's kind of a bitch. And then she talks about the other family members. You know what? Maybe you're not so bad. Chichun has an EQ of more than 10. What's an EQ? In which is discussed Emile Sinclair's concern and Don Quixote's delusions. Wait, is Sinclair's first... Wait, what the fuck? Emile? More than our 13 sinners combined. Oh.
신부라는 대장 혈기도 결국 저 이상한 혈기가 들고 튀었어.
Damn, 9K? Are you saving for wall perkies? No, it's just... I have way too much, I have way too much luck when it comes to pulling. You can ask the chat over there on YouTube. They, yeah.
I have nothing to say about that except for literally streamer luck.
1구역에 그 이발사라는 관리자 혈기도 저자가 데려간 걸 보면
정신 나간 말을 중얼거리는데 혼자만 제정신인 것 같은 것도 거슬려.
Not gonna lie, it probably will be Red Hood and Big Bad Wolf, but I hope not. We already got a wall. I want Nosferatu to reappear. You know what I want? I just want to see White Knight pop up again. I want to see what they do to a White Knight in Limbus. I want to suffer the PTSD from hearing that fucking clock again. Not Dante. Not that clock. The other clock. The clock of ding. Nosferatu is an Aleph, and Don will definitely get that. You guys know more than I do.
무대의 장치 혹은 주연을 모으려는 행동으로 여겨지는군요.
I think White Knight is gonna be an ego, but where you could just corrode the whole team. I just had that mental image just shoot through my head. The ultimate friendly fire. Indiscriminate murder. I don't know why that just sounds so stupid. Scorched Earth tactics, basically. I say we should get Plague Doctor first, then White Knight 12 months later. You know, you guys did tell me that, the story is already, like, they know a lot of the story they're gonna use for the cantos. Maybe they already have something for an introduction to White Knight, who knows? You probably need Dante on a cross. Dante is pretty heapy, bro.
그렇다면 저희가 가장 주의를 기울여야 할 건 그자가 저희에게 보여주고자 하는 그 무대입니다. 어떤 의도인지가 명확히 파악되지 않으므로.
네놈이 그 입만 다물면 될 것을.
그게 모험담을 듣고 싶다는 말을 들으면 본인도 모르게 술술 나와버린다네. 하지만 정말 기가 막힌 이야기들이란 말이오. 간악한 술수로 인해 말해버렸지만 이왕이면 꼭 경청해주게나.
가시춘 씨 말대로 마음만 먹으면 저희를 충분히 제압할 수도 있었을 텐데 그러지도 않았어요.
짜증나네요. 남의 손바닥 위에서 움직이는 기분이라.
Makes you kind of wonder how strong this fucker actually is. Like, if he has the ability to just knock out a whole battalion from Judge Shichun's, like, basically her personal army, right? With one flick. What chance did we fucking have of dealing with Sanson? Sanson should be, like, not even in our thoughts about trying to kill him. It's not happening.
저... 관리자님... 아니... 단테님...
Sinclair carefully calls over to me. Sinclair?
눈치채고 계실 거라고 생각하지만... 혹시나 해서요.
Once Dante clocks in, Sanson's cooked. Yeah, I'm assuming Dante has any other skills. The only thing we have is the ability to slow... Well, not even slow down time, but whatever the hell that thing is. Hi, Loot! Sanson is most likely a first kindred, or at the very least a second. Who knows? Absolutely nobody. I sure as hell don't have any idea what he could be.
이번 임무는...
Sinclair hesitated for a while, unsure how he should word this, then looked directly at me with a degree of conviction.
돈키호테 씨와 관련된 것이라는 걸요. 그리고 그걸 돈키호테 씨는 모르고 있고요.
Sinclair, you can't just ambush me with that. The fact that you noticed means that even someone like Heathcliff should have noticed.
동하게 그지없군. 또다시 눈앞에서 저 얍삽한 혈기놈을 놓치다니. 그런 것 치곤 홀랑 넘어가서 이야기만 잘만 하던데.
Wait, are you sleeping with that? She is. My cat is sleeping with that. Wait, is she really sleeping with that with that thing? Where's my cat camera?
Oh, she really is actually sleeping with the with the rapper. I was like, I'm looking at the angle from where I'm looking at, right? But I'm looking at the camera angle, I'm like, oh, she really is sleeping with the rapper. She's got all those toys right next to her, and she does play with them sometimes. We've seen it on stream before, but she chooses the rapper. For some reason. I almost wrote you. Oh my god. That's something you don't want to type in there.
본인의 모험담을 들려달라는 말이 이렇게나 매혹적이었을 줄 몰랐다네. 물론 로망 리스트에 있는 상황이라 해도 계속 참지 못하다니. 돌아가면 정신 수양을.
Did she break up with the toys? No, she's just very weird. Like, I don't know why she wants to sleep with the rapper, but she has another toy that she has two of the same toy. Not even toys. They're styrofoam, like styrofoam thingies, right? She put them in her cat carrier. That's where she decided to put them. And they're adorable. They're just little styrofoam pieces, but that's where she decided to put them. And she gets crazy for those. She, compared to like her favorite toy, those have got to be her second quote-unquote favorite toy. You're never going to be able to train your mind, Don Quixote. Never. It's never going to happen. I stared at Don Quixote, who was chattering away with the other sinners in her usual blissful cluelessness, then back at Sinclair. Clearly, he was as conflicted about this as I am. What the heck? Another settlement email? Man, living in California is... Okay, I should probably mention this, where the hell the context is and why I said what I just said about a settlement email. So, Google, I'm sorry, not Google. One of my emails, I received, a thing about a class action, notice of settlement, right? This was something that took place in California with a law firm versus Google. And turns out, Google decided to settle this in court, or settle this outside of court, and they have to pay $350 million to the settlement. So apparently I'm just getting money eventually from this settlement. I don't know how much, $350 million divided by however many people were affected by this class action lawsuit in California is, you know, it's not that much when you think about it, but hey, money is money. That's one of the emails I received while I was at work during lunch. And now, just now, I see another email pop up for another class action, with another settlement against what is my actual health insurance. And they're settling for $46 million. After deducting attorney fees and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, so I'm getting even more money. Oh, but I have to submit a claim form. I'll do that later.
그리고 그걸 저희에게 알려주지 않는 것도 단테 씨만의 이유가 있는 거고요.
Man, okay. Sinclair's nailing this shit on the head. Oh, so yeah.
기억나세요? 제가 고향에 갔을 때 돈키호테 씨가 저를 막 때려눕혀가지고.
Nailing? Don't say it. I'm sure everyone, including myself, remember what happened after Gildo's death.
지금 생각하면 조금
I don't.
부끄럽지만
Can I get a rehash?
그때 제가 분별을 잃고 날뛰고 있으니까 돈키호테 씨가 그랬잖아요. 그런 상황에서 몸소 나서서 행동하는 것도 분명 쉽진 않았을 거예요.
Oh, this was where, was this the scene, that scene where Don Quixote was beating the shit out of Sinclair? And it just felt so out of left field to me. Sinclair was crashing out, so Don Quixote gave him something to crash out about.
하지만 돈키호테 씨는 망설임 없이 저를 위해서 걸음을 떼주신 분이었고요. 저도 그런 동료가 되고 싶어요. 그렇게 되기 위해 노력해왔고요. 아직은 좀 부족할지도 모르겠지만요.
At the time, she mentioned that her siblings would do the same for her, if I remember correctly. Is that the only time Dawn ever mentioned siblings?
너무 과분한 욕심은 아니겠죠?
No, I think that's a good kind of thing to hope for.
뭐가 좋은 욕심이라는 것인가? 뭘 그리 놀라는 겐가?
Oh, we were just chatting about this contract.
관리자 나리도 깨달아버린 것인 겐가?
Dawn jump scare. No way. Wait, that worked?
아무리 봐도 말이오. 이번 의뢰는 누군가 관련 있어 보이지 않는가?
What? 엉루?
에? 관리자 나리 보기보다 눈치가 참 없구려. 홍루군이 아까부터 표정도 계속 요상하고.
똑같은 것 같은데요?
I don't either. What are you what Tom, what are you doing to me?
거기다 혈육과 예상치 못한 제외도 하지 않았는가? 또한 들어본 적도 없는 수많은 혈육의 이름들과 안투의 향기까지.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I thought she was joking for a second, but I just realized Dawn doesn't joke. She really thinks that this is Honglu's content. No. Oh no. Dawn has all of her brain cells locked but one because of Roshanante. No, Dawn.
비록 본인은 혈육이란 걸 가져본 적 없지만 참으로 싱숭생숭할 것도 같다 생각하네.
Are you allowed to use that word? You're just kind of dangling that in front of me, Dawn. Can you not?
그러니 관리자 나리. 홍루군을 잘 돌봐주시게. 어떻게 보면 우리 모두가 제각각의 모험을 하는 중 아닌가?
That's true.
모험은 곧 고행과 같이 그 험난한 여정을 꺾이지 않는 마음으로 극복해 나가는 것은 굉장히 중요한 일이네. 예를 들어 본인이 옛날에 했던 모험에서 보면 말이지, 그것은 한 선술집에서 일어난 일이었는데.
Don Quixote's tale of adventure continued through our entire journey to Area 3. Some sitters and I did pay some attention to it, but we didn't find much of her story to be of any use. She really thinks it's not her story. She's completely clueless. She's absolutely clueless. I can't wrap my head around that. Welcome back, Dabby. Dawn's an idiot. Wherein is told the story of dancing blood fiends in the extravagant parade.
문을 열 시간인가? 연료는 잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
자, 해골바가지랑
I almost don't want to add the other ones to the backup, but I guess I will.
힘만 잡고 있을
왕의 행진이다.
Oh wow, it's at... Okay then. The long parade, the end of which lay beyond my sight, may have appeared like a real festival, full of joy and celebration from a distance. Okay, I look back at Canto 3. She mentioned mine old friends and would give her beatdowns to fix her crash outs. Oh, so, oh wow. People marching in rows, the singing that knew no end. The tune of their music was so hopeful, so cheerful that I almost felt myself compelled to join them and dance along to the carnival procession. If the parade in question wasn't full of shambling blood bags, and the terrified sobbing and pleading of its victims, that is. Oh, jeez. The screaming in the background is what just do it. Is what the fuck is happening? What is this team? I don't get it. Troy's? There is no team. It's just whatever the hell is. You know, it'd make a lot more sense if I actually explained. Enzola. So, for the record, the reason I'm using this team as my story team, as this song is in the background, is because it's not fun using the Heisho pack to just clear everything. It gets really, really boring. So I'd enacted a rule for myself that whatever Canto I'm on, I am forced to use only the identities that have released up to that point. So that's why you see these weird-ass identities in this team. It works. It's more fun that way for me, too. I think it's more immersive. The mariachi's talking about how her dance isn't really made with her soul, and that it's dark or something like that. We don't get to hear the version with the lyrics often. Normally the text goes alongside the lyrics on auto. Oh, and I'm not auto, am I? In Mirror Dungeon, we only get to listen to the instrumental. Also, for the guy on stream, Falky, read this. This team is just because those are fun IDs and they roll high. No, it's not. I literally have them because... limitations.
살려주세요.
이 앞에는 무엇이 있지?
아하, 새로 오신 손님이군요. 오늘은 손님이 많이 오시는 날이죠.
Oh shit. My frames are dropping, like, badly, and I don't know why my frames are dropping so badly. Why? That's really weird, though, that my frames are dropping as much as they are, because I don't have any internet problems. The hell is taking up all my network? Literally nothing's taking up all my network. It's just OBS. It's only saying it's only taking up 1% of my network. What's happening? I literally have to sit here and wait, don't I? Is that what's just coming down to this? Excuse me. Seriously, internet, this is like the first time this has happened in such a long time. What the hell? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. There's literally nothing different disconnected. That's the problem. I don't get it. I could try restarting the internet, but that's gonna fuck it up all even more, but what happened? It's just so weird. This is the first time this has happened in like a really, really, really fucking long time. Oh. I wonder if you guys can see this window. Wow. Wow. That's pretty fucking bad. What happened? Seriously, what the fuck, man? This is so dumb. I can't do anything if this is how it's gonna be. I basically have to sit here with my thumb up my ass. And the worst part is the fucking modem is right next to me. So it's not like anyone fuck with it. How bad is it actually lagging for you guys? Like, it's just lagging every so often. Oh yeah, it's just buffering every so often. Every second. Buffer. Oh, for God's sakes.
아, 혹시 다른 해결...
둘 중 하나죠. 피주머니들을 주... 아니, 이리 와.
I know my reactions are gonna get through to this, but on this, I'm like, wait, did I accidentally pick Ishmael? Wait, why do I have 7 sinners? What the fuck? Can't even use ego. So useless. Oh, that's cute. I would love to read some of the effects that are going on here. That's so funny. It's so random, but it's so funny. Like, I wish you guys could see my reaction. Like, I was like, wait.